welcome to the Sunbirdcrochet Podcast. My name is Claudia and I'm coming to you from Germany. I am in a little bit of a different location and it seems that there is a little bit of an echo. I hope it's not too disturbing. Let's try and make the best of this. The reason why I am in this location is because I'm cat sitting and maybe little Holly will make an appearance. She is in the kitchen at the moment, stuffing her face. It's like you give her dinner in the evening and the next morning it's like a wild wolf not having eaten for the whole winter period. And she's tiny. I mean, she's small, plump, but yeah, she's a darling. Anyhow, you're here for crochet, I'm here for crochet. Let's get on with it. Today I have for you 2 finished projects and some beginnings. Maybe a beginning which has already ended again, you never know. And quite a lot of adventures, plus winner announcements. Halt dich nicht dran. Ja, ja. Your bum. Your bum. Dein Popo. Dein Popo ist im Bild. Ja, magst du die Decke? Maybe I should tell you a little bit about Holly first. Holly is a rescue cat. She came from a local animal shelter and they got her from a place in Friseute. It's a town in the north of Germany. And they rescued her from a person who was hoarding cats. Nein. Breeding them in order to sell them, little kittens, and she was one of them. She came flea-bitten status to the animal shelter in Friseute and from there to here where I live, and she belongs to my sister and my brother-in-law. So let's start with, I think she's gone for a second snack, for a second helping. So let's start off with crochet finished projects. I'm talking about my 2 crochet blankets, of course. You've seen, I've made a finished object, project, an FO video for my first one, which is the Maison Joy blanket. I've got it right here on my lap. Maybe we just talk a little bit about it because I've shown it to you before. It's this one here. This is the last border. I've shown it to you until here last time and now I've added the border and I love this the most, kind of. So this is the finished blanket. I will insert here just a little short version of my FO video so you can see it in its full glory. Since then, I've also sewn in all the ends on the back here. It's finished, it's done, it can be used. I have been using it, even though at the moment we've got so lovely sunshine outside and warm weather. We are in the 26 degrees region today. And yeah, obviously you're doing all the blanket projects. Seriously though, this is the time to finish your projects, your big ones, because if you are working on them in the summer, you are really going to heat up under these piles of wool and yarn. So this was really a joy. However, it leaves me now in a state of in between blues, the crochet blues. Have you heard of this before? I might be starting a new description or word for it. It's when you had so much joy with a project, you can't decide what the next project will be. So maybe you take this energy to finish other projects which you had been leaving in a corner for your most favorite project. One of them for me was my second blanket, which I was crocheting in cotton yarn. It's big, but it's not as big as it could be because the designer stopped at about round number 104, which is already quite a lot, but it's not the whole size as per design. The thing is, when you're working with cotton yarn, it's not ideal for a blanket because it's quite heavy. So I called it a day. I finished it early. I call it a finished blanket, even though there are so many ends to weave in and the back yet. But yeah, sometime I will do that. I've made a little video for this one as well, and I will insert it here. I will also post it as a separate finished project video. I made the experience that those are the most loved videos. So without further ado, let's have a look at my Victoria Throw. A pattern by Jen Tyler, who is the Floral Hook on Instagram, one of my favorite South African designers and one of my favorite blanket designers. If you like her style, you will never become bored because her patterns are very reasonably priced, just $2 or something. And she is often offering special codes on weekends for one of her designs, or she's combining two designs, get 2 for 1, these kind of things. So she's very generous. I don't think she watches this podcast, but if she does, thank you, Jen. Now, there might be some loose threads poking from behind to the front, but I will just show you what it looks like. So this is the center. I really loved the center flower and the color choices right here. And then I've made the mistake to add this yellow. I thought it was a good idea, but I'm not sure about it. It's a big contrast, but maybe I should have gone for the blue color family. Then something new to me came along, this intertwined Celtic cable crochet. Really loved it. It was a bit tricky to move your hook around, but she's also giving you videos together with her pattern. They are part of her pattern. And I wouldn't call this a difficult blanket, even though it looks so difficult, but she is giving you all the descriptions, the photos, and the videos. Then I decided to go into the color family of these lilac. And I don't know why. I mean, I don't have to add so many different colors in, but once you get started and you can't stop, right? And then I went back to do flowers in blue, puff stitches and flowers, and I didn't have enough of this blue to continue, but I added this border. You're supposed to do little flowers here, like daisies, but it was a bit too much for my liking, so I just omitted those. And I continued with this color, and then I added this here, this brown, and that's when I thought I would, like, these are the flowers and this is the flower bed. Yeah. And then I decided to call it done and finished. I just want to show you the back for a moment. Jen is a genius. She is doing these chain spaces on the back so that you can work into these in the future rounds. So this is really very well thought through, and yeah. Also her voice, she has a very gentle voice. I really enjoy crocheting with her. It's like chatting and crocheting along with your best friend. There you go. She lives in South Africa. She has cats, and I believe she also has a dog or one or two. And she moved from Cape Town to Kourou. I'm not sure, but yeah. This is Victoria Floral. There you go. Now, as I said, I am in a bit of a crochet blues. I don't know what to do. I thought maybe I will start the next blanket, which I have in my queue, from Jen pattern. And then I thought, not sure, maybe I want to rather have a bit of a project where I can start a production line. And then I remembered that one of my family members has given me this box with cards. They are crochet cards, they are crochet instruction cards, and I don't know who the maker and the designer behind those is, but I do know that they are available in German and in English and in other languages too, I suppose. So I picked out number 49 of a total of 50 instructions for this square, because I thought with this one I don't have to join the individual squares the whole length, but I rather have to join them on this spot and on the corners. There you go. So that would be more like a join as you go method. The instructions for this square is here on the back, and it comes in written instructions and in a chart. So this is what I was going to make. I've made 4 squares, omitting the last one. So I'm going to show this to you in the brown color, dark colors. Okay, so I thought I would then add another round and add all these little squares together, so that would make a cardigan in the end. But when I added the last round, let me show it on the card. When I added this last round, when I joined these on here, here and there with slip stitch, this was so big gaps in between, right? Between these squares, there were very huge gaps, and this wouldn't have been a nice cardigan or a nice stable structure. So I frogged the last round, and now I have 4 squares. I don't know what to do with them. I might have to come up with a normal last round so that I can actually use those. I believe that they have somehow used different thickness of yarn, because mine is also rather more gappy here than on the original photo. So I don't know, maybe I will not do anything with those. Maybe I will just use them as, I don't know, doing my washing up by hand. I don't know yet. So that's my little in-between projects which give me joy problem. So now we had the 2 blankets. We had my crochet blues, which is going to go away quite quickly, I suppose, once I get my mojo back, my crochet. So let's talk about the crochet along. I want to thank you to all of you who participated in the crochet along. I saw that Kaylin has done so. She has posted I saw that Kaylin has posted her projects in the Ravelry group there. She was the only one there with a finished one, or actually 2. Kommst du wieder rüber? Ja, habe ich mir gedacht. Oh dear, oh dear. Come here. Come here. Hi. Yeah. And then, yeah. You should see her face. I'm sorry that you only get to see her bum. Ah. Yeah. And then Edith, you were on fire. Hello? Edith, you were on fire. You have to go and you have to have a look at Edith's Instagram account, Instagram channel. She posted beautiful photos and videos. I think she finished 3 garments, and she is still working on more beautiful, beautiful tops. If not all, then most of them designs by Mariana Müller, who is one of the best crochet designers out there. Yeah, I am gobsmacked. So please, please do go and have a look at Edith's projects. They are beautiful. So I'm very pleased to say that we have 2 winners for this crochet along, Kaylin and Edith. And I hope that you will enjoy your prize. It's a free pattern of your choice. Please do let me know which one you choose, and then I will gift them to you on Ravelry. I know that you both are on Ravelry, so that's going to be easy for me. Thank you for that. And I know that I have so much yarn and project bags. I would have liked to give something to you, but with these days and tariffs and customs and postage and the high possibility of everything getting lost on the way to South Africa, for instance, because Edith is South African. She's living in South Africa. I don't think I will take the risk. So I think we all have more value if I gift you one of your favorite patterns. Please do let me know, send me a message on Ravelry, and I will gift it to you. So congratulations to you both. Also a huge thank you to everyone else who participated, who joined my Ravelry group. I hope that we are going to have more fun over there. I am still getting used to this group admin thingy because I hadn't noticed that you posted there. I had expected to get some kind of notification or something, but no. I went back there and found out that you had posted something there. So I have to actively go there to see your posts. Sorry if I was a bit slow in response, therefore, but I loved all your posts. Oh no, she's on the toilet. Let's blend over. Let's have a look what she's actually doing. Was machst du da? Aha, so. Blackmailing me into giving you more food. Ha. Aber du hast doch da noch was. Da ist noch was. Oh, I haven't eaten for months. No, there's nothing. Na gut, da kommt's. Da kommt's. Okay, and lastly for today, I have been out and about quite a lot recently. Easter weekend. I promised you last time that I would show you something of what we did, some of our excursions and all these things, and they added up quite a lot. So I don't know if you want to watch all of this. I will put it at the end. There are several trips and fun days, and I made them in sections. So if you are getting bored, then just call it a day and say thank you, goodbye. No, seriously, I will put them all at the end in chronological order if you want to watch to the end, and if not, then I wish you a wonderful weekend, a lovely 1st of May. Enjoy your crochet projects and let me know what you're working on, because I do need to get out of my crochet blues and I need new projects and new inspirations. Keep well, keep safe. I'm going to talk to you soon again. Bye.
ihren Mann. Und
halten sich nur nicht lang. Die fand ich auch. Lachen uns jetzt dran. Oder ja, je nachdem, wie du meinst. Kann auch sein, dass du es wegschieben musst, weil du so ist okay. Nein. So, ja, das ist der Song und der. Aber ich glaube, das ist sowas von egal.
einordnen konnte.
Ich habe meine ja verkleinert auch.
Das ist ja auch gar nicht mehr.
editing me, I forgot, or maybe you thought I forgot. What about incoming, Claudia? Have you run out of money? No, I haven't. But I haven't bought any yarn. I haven't bought any project bags. All I've bought is a butter dish, an antique from 1906, Grimwald's, which rather reminds me of a Harry Potter name. It looks like this. It's an antique, a genuine antique, and it's for keeping your butter or your cheese. And it's Grimwade's, not Grimwald's, Stoke-on-Trent. And I will give it a nice clean. And then there's going to be my butter underneath. So this is my one and only incoming object. My purchase. Speaking of which, there is an antique market on today in an hour's time. So I better get cracking. See you.